The nigga walks in, caught me slamming his mom. You hear me? Nailing his mom. We ain't been the same since. Well, goddamn.
Okay, as you see there, oh my gosh, it looked like T.I. died a horrible death on that stage there. It was bad. Oh man, that was like a Iraq/Afghanistan bombing right there. It was horrible. But this is what happens, T.I. When you do a show no less than 2 weeks after you just jumped on stage and did what you did to that lady, people ain't gonna forget that, man. Comedy is not rap music. You can't get out here and just be doing that stuff to people and expect people to forget about it. No, people are going to remember, and when you try to do your skits or you trying to do your bit of comedy, people are gonna boo you, man. People gonna boo you. Now, it sounds like some of the jokes that he was trying to tell, it sounded like his timing was pretty good a little bit, but I think people were just ready to boo T.I. as soon as he went there, man. But he went and he bombed, man. He fell flat on his face. And then you can also see a video surfacing of him talking to Michael Blackson about what happened, and he's saying, man, you know, I'm not looking for nobody's approval. I love this. No, you didn't love that, T.I. That made you feel some type of way. That's why you addressed it publicly. Because, I mean, who wouldn't feel any way about that? I mean, because they booed T.I. all the way back to Bankhead on that one. Oh my gosh, you should have Bankhead bounced off that stage the way they was booing him, man. Oh my gosh, man. But that's what happens when you try to pivot in life and you try to do a new task, a new thing, or try to participate in a new genre. You got to learn the ropes. You have to go through the hard times. Just like when T.I. started rapping, there was some songs he was making that weren't hits. There was some songs he was putting out that people wasn't feeling. You know, there's certain songs that he would play at his concerts that turn everybody up, and there's other songs that people would go get nachos to. You know, he had to work his way up all the way to the place that he's at now. Now, he has to do that with comedy. He has to. If he really want to take this serious, if he's really trying to do that, if he's really trying to express himself creatively another way, he has to go through the hard times in comedy. And every comedian talks about bombing. Every comedian says that they go through it, they've been through it, and they even still go through it every now and again. Some crowds aren't just going to mesh what you have to say. They're not going to feel what you have to say. I mean, there's even video of Dave Chappelle bombing, and that's Dave Chappelle, and T.I. is nowhere close to a Dave Chappelle now. Come on now. So what do you expect? And he was in NYC. He was in New York. I want to say the New York crowd is one of the toughest crowds to do comedy for, because they have so many comedians that come out of there, and so many people try to do comedy in New York City. So you went to the Lion's Den and you got demolished. Now, his confidence could have been high because he was doing comedy in the South. Now, we know in Atlanta, people are going to show a little bit more favoritism to T.I. because he's from Atlanta. He does a lot of stuff for Atlanta. So a lot of people are going to feel like, okay, well, he's giving this a shot. We're going to support him. That don't look like that's the same thing that happened in New York. They was like, he's an outsider. This guy just did something crazy to this female that we seen online, and so he should come up here and knock the house down. But that's not what he did, man. He got booed out the house, and it was so bad. And he tried to clean it up and saying that he didn't care about it. He don't care. He loved that. No, T.I. You didn't, man. That was bad. That was embarrassing. He felt that embarrassment. He definitely felt it. And you know what? I mean, he felt what that girl felt on stage. Even though he cleaned it up, he apologized to her, whatnot, he still did it. And people are getting their get back for him. You know, they getting their get back to T.I. And to be honest with you, if he wants to go through that genre, if he wants to be a comedian, he has to go through that. And there's no way around it other than to get better. Get better and take another crack at it. Because if you stop now, you show your true colors. You really you wanted it easy. If you stop now, T.I., you just wanted it easy. And that's not the way to do it, man. You got to go hard or go home. And that's all I want to say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.